Hello ladies and gentlemen, I thought I'd give you a walk around of the vermin security measures that I've put in place here at Walpole. This is the front of our house, and let's take a walk down the left hand side, which is the east side, and we'll start down here. Dead shrub, it's a leucospermum. Had the bomb, my passion vine, which suffered girdling. You can see some of it on that trunk, and if we fight our way through the weeds, there is also some of it, you probably can't see it on this trunk. Rabbits got in and semi-girdled the passion vines, and they're not going too good. Anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. What we got here is the start of the vermin exclusion. You can see here a chicken wire fence fastened to the brickwork, and that stops any rabbits or kangaroos or emus from getting in. Here we have a gate that I made, and just to the left we've got chicken wire that runs across from the gate post to the fence line and runs down the fence line. So let's go in and have a look. I feel a bit like roaming Brian during doing the Friday night football show here. That's good. We'll home that bolt. You can see that this chicken wire, it's up against the ring lock. Ring lock would probably stop a fox getting through. Goes up much higher than the chicken wire. Chicken wire probably stands up about 600 millimetres or 2 feet, and there's 300 or 400 millimetres of that chicken wire dug down below ground level, and this goes all the way down this eastern side of the property, all the way down to the back. As I say, it's overtopped by ring lock, which would probably stop foxes, which are my main threat to the chickens that I have here. And we reach the back fence. Now with the back fence, this chicken wire is also dug down 300 or 400 millimetres below ground level and sticks up about 600 above ground level, but I put another half roll, another 450 mils over the top, so you got better than a metre excuse me, of chicken wire running across the back fence. It runs along here until it comes to this cocky's gate, which is also made out of the same chicken wire, and underneath this gate here we run into another 300 or 400 millimetres of chicken wire dug in straight below the cocky's gate, so that vermin can't dig underneath and get in. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 chooks all wanting to have a bit of a talk with me. Well, I haven't quite cracked chook conversation yet, but we got a gate here which I'll just open, and we'll take a walk up here. Now this fence here has got nothing. There is no protection on this single strand wire fence running along this part of the back, but I've just opened a gate which excludes anything getting through and into my property. And here on top of the chicken race we've got another 600 millimetres of wire, so this stands up the best part of a metre. Would stop any vermin from getting over. They might be able to get through the back fence here, but they won't be able to get through this here. And so we continue on up here, getting narrower and narrower, and walking up a bit of a precipice here. We come to the main chicken enclosure. Once again, the wire is dug 300mm in all the way around. Also you can see perhaps down here that I've got 1/2 inch bird mesh that stands up about 600mm above ground level, and that is to deter snakes, and that runs all the way around the main chicken enclosure. You might be able to see it, and also over and alongside this race that runs down to the orchard. Here's the Cocky's Gate we just come through. Here's another little Cocky's Gate that I can use if I feel like it to get in, but it's a bit awkward getting over the race, so I don't often use that gate. But all the way around the orchard here, we've got about 600mm of 1/2 inch bird mesh, all designed to stopping snakes getting into the orchard and thence up into the chook house, into the laying box, so that when I put my hands in to grab the eggs, hopefully I don't grab a handful of snake. Okay, anyway, we'll keep going with roaming Brian or roaming Frank as we go around the perimeter of the orchard. All pretty secure. I'm just looking up over there at some pretty big old dark clouds moving in, so it looks like we might be getting a resumption of rain. So that's the backyard. Now, to finish the thing off, we need to go across and have a look at the western fence, and that's where we're heading right now. And you can see, once again, here we got chicken wire, which stands up about 500 or 600mm above ground level, and once again is dug 300 or 400mm into the ground. It's unlikely that any fox would try and penetrate the chicken arrangement through this side, because you got Jack and Nancy here. It's pretty well built up. It's a fairly busy backyard, and I think that would probably deter foxes from coming in. Here we have another Cocky's Gate, which so that anything that might come through the very back corner of the property can only get up as far as this Cocky's Gate. It's got brickwork underneath to stop foxes and other critters trying to burrow in. Hello, chooks. So that's the western side, and that runs up, until we get up to here, and from this part onwards, that's actually 900mm high, and the chicken wire is not dug below ground level simply because I couldn't get a shovel in there. There's concrete footings and it gets narrower and narrower, and I simply couldn't dig it in, but I think it's good enough the way it is. And finally, the coup de grace is we have two 3-metre farm gates across the driveway to stop anything coming down the driveway and entering the back of my block from the front. And with these here, you can see that once again they've got chicken wire that goes below the bottom of the gate and goes right down to ground level. So that chicken wire actually scrapes across the brickwork when I open and close the gate, and nothing can get underneath. So let's go inside and have a look at the very last piece, which is a 1 metre farm gate, once again with chicken wire right down to the paving bricks, which will stop any critter getting onto my back veranda and accessing the backyard from the back veranda. So there, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. This has been Roaming Frank at your disposal. I hope that's been of some interest to you. That is the vermin exclusion project. Bye bye.